Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games and a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. You want to see more? Hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Pro Cycling Manager in the Pro Cyclist mode, and it's week 55 of the Gaming Decathlon competition. There might be one day left in the actual calendar year, but this is my final day in my first calendar year of the Gaming Decathlon. We are on to stage 6 here of the Giro d'Italia, and you can see that today has a chance of splitting the field up a bit. But we're going to jump right into somewhere around here. So there's a breakaway group with 12 riders. They had a 4-minute lead. It's down to 2 minutes. But looking at the list of names, there's no one really to worry about in that group. But another thing that I looked at as we continue on here in the background at ×2 speed, so we are starting that moderate climb here. Looking at the teams, the crazy first 5 stages and all the crashes and all the withdrawals there's been, there are only 6 teams left. And only 5. I guess, well, TV3 counts too. 6 teams left. All 6 are World Tour teams. But only 6 teams left that still have all their members. So I feel less bad about us losing one of our guys. Though it does hurt that it was Uran, but... Okay, so this first climb, we are just about to the top, and look at the pace. Pace has done some serious damage here.
Only a few riders are capable of following the very fast
And
pace.
I'm going to slow this down. Orbase. Protect me, please.
Aha! He's trying to give his pals the slip.
The last 2 climbs are a bit more serious than this one. Because it wasn't steep, I guess, that the pace was pretty hot. And all of a sudden, I am in a group of 10. That's what's left of the breakaway group. And I'm in a group of 10 riders. Never mind that. It's back together, just like that. Every time you get that hint of we're away, suddenly we're not away anymore. Water might be a problem right here at the end. Ooh, we are in a breakaway group again. Only just, though. It's back to 60.
Whoa! There's an attack from inside the breakaway group. There's an attack in the group at the front.
Alright, so here we go. We've got just over 20k to go. And the 2 real climbs are coming up, and there's very little respite after
Some team managers mustn't appreciate
both of those
the fact that there is
climbs.
a breakaway, given that the pack has increased its speed.
It's still a minute and a half to this breakaway group. They'll probably be caught here from the looks of it, but... I almost feel like I should take this at my pace. Orbase is going to be going here in a second. he goes.
Another attack in the leading group.
Bush at an 86.
Now the guys up front are asking serious questions of the riders in the rear as more of them are left in the wake.
Goes that first call for water. There's still 18K left.
Attack! It's a good moment to
I
show
might
the
be
team
off on my
colors.
own here in a moment. Like right now. Can I get water? Yes. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Group of 22. I'm not trying to pull or anything. I'm just trying to get over the top in one piece. And we're going to slow right down now. Heart rate's going to come down.
There are just 15 kilometers left.
And just 22 riders left, and I should recover on this downhill. Heart rate's just right there, so it's going to drop. Come on, drop. There we go. Recovery on. Recovery. Good. Geraint Thomas is pushing the pace too much. No recovery. Alright, start pushing at my pace again. But these guys are starting to push a bit more.
Attack with the finishing line within reach. There are just 10 kilometers left.
Uh-oh. Not worried about the 2 or 3 guys getting away, though that does hurt my overall. Come on. There's the top. Falling back. That's 4 riders. What is it? 13 riders away? 11. No. It is 13. There's one more ahead of them.
Only 5 kilometers left.
Alright, here we are at the top. Cover that heart rate a little bit, and then I suppose we just need to push to the end. 3K, I'm going to lose some time here. 2 minutes down to the front. Valgren, Moscon, Thomas is 4th, Roglic, Gegenhardt, Bonifacio, Gaviria. I got 13th. There's Uman right behind me. Gonna lose some time on this stage. I definitely just lost the overall. A lot of guys falling right here at the end. See where we're at in terms of time. Yeah, 2.5, 3 minutes back is definitely too far. So, for the overall race, but I wasn't looking for the overall anyway. But looking for the top 5, 2.5 minutes is a lot of time on a hill stage. I had very little team support on that one. That hurt. I was struggling by the time we hit that sprint point. We'll stay with it long enough here to see the results before we head on to stage 7. Most of these guys, looking right at the top of it anyway, most of these guys are well past the under 25s. There's just a few names that I don't know very well that could be. So Michael Valgren gets the win. Yeah, 29. Moscon, 27. 26 for Guerrero. Roglic. Fazio's 27. Franchini. Okay, so I'm still on top of the under 25s at least. But I lose 2 minutes 41 seconds. Sam Oomen, who never did catch up to me and was a good 10 seconds behind, they gave him the same time as me. Okay. Still 8th overall, so I drop only 1 place. But at 3:21 back, Muskan, Gegenhardt, Team Sky on top. Roglic is still there. Gotta figure Gegenhardt's the favorite of those because of the climbing. Yeah, now I'm a minute 56 ahead, so I actually picked up a bunch of time on the under 25s. On to stage number 7. We'll jump straight into the stage here at an appropriate time, where we've got 2 serious climbs to do and only 100k. So actually, we're not going anywhere because this first climb is going to do some serious damage to the field. See, I am among the favorites. Sam Oomen, Mark Soler, Gegenhardt, and I are the favorites here. So we're going to go ahead and go for this full stage live. Looks like there's just the 4 of us, all 83s. I'm the worst on the downhill, but the finish line's at the top of the mountain, so no disadvantage on that part. Top 5 on the stage.
He's trying to break away. It's probably a bit
We only have 6 guys now. Did we lose another one? We did. We lost another rider. It must have been time related. I didn't see any withdrawals. Movistar lost someone. Groupama FDJ lost someone, so now we're down to just 4 teams left at full strength. And it's only stage 7. But that hurts a lot more as we lost 2 riders now.
An attack is launched.
And I've got 3 guys trying to get in the breakaway group. Wow.
Uh-oh, the gap is
This must be
widening. It's
huge
now more
breakaway.
than 2 minutes. The peloton seems
There's
content
8
to
groups
let
right
go.
now. Half my team's up the road.
Breakaway at the front.
We'll speed things up a little bit till we get to the climb. Also curious about where we're at. It's already a 2.5 minute gap to the front. I don't think we're going to let it get very far out front, as we're already within 90k of the finish line.
They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway.
All 3 of my guys are now up there. Denifil, why I don't have you under my control, I don't know. But Mandolo, you're going to have to work to shield us, sorry.
The There's a few riders jockeying for position at the front.
That's because Decathlon is trying to get into the breakaway group. Or we got 3 riders up there.
Counter-attack by Decathlon.
Things are heating up in front.
Alright. Here's the profile for the first climb, second climb. Neither one is terribly steep. This one steeper, actually. They're both pretty lengthy. We've got 20k to climb here. 20.4. 5% gradient average. We're gaining more than a kilometer in altitude. So the breakaway group has 35 riders. It's all together now. 3.5 minutes out already. And we've got 3 out there, so can they help me at all when they get up the road? Will they have anything left by the time I catch up to them? Alright, looks like the pursuit's already starting as a few riders have moved ahead. Gonna pull the peloton along. But meanwhile, the lead is out to 4 minutes. With only 80k to go, that's... I know we're climbing, but these climbs aren't that serious. I have a feeling some of that group is going to hang on, especially with 35 riders. It's not hard to hide. Wow, it's the pace here.
The riders are going through a very tough portion with percentages above 10%. The peloton seems to want to wind the breakaway back in. Now they're riding, and the gap is melting away. The pack is increasing its work rate. Some teams can't be happy with the breakaway.
Wow, the lead's down to 2 minutes just like that. Alright. We'll relax for now. Let Mandolo recover, let others recover. Plenty of time to attack again. We still have 10k to go to the top. Let's try a 75. Can Mandolo handle that for a while? Okay, go ahead and relax again.
The pack is slowly whittling away the lead. Look, the pack has taken its foot off the gas. The team leaders can't be too worried about the breakaway.
Okay, now the splits are starting to happen here and in the breakaway group. Okay, try a 75. Alright, so we're getting up there a bit. 3 members of the breakaway group are now gone. And relax again for a while. Dolo, I'm going to have to leave him alone.
The percentages are very high.
Tell him to come protect me instead of Mandolo. Let Mandolo recover. Now that I have control of Denifil. So we'll try that. So hopefully he doesn't burn too much energy trying to get up here. Meanwhile, I'm actually recovering. This climb's so easy for me that I'm not feeling a thing. Okay, put him back on auto for now. And it is time to attack again. We're going to go with the 78 this time. Put a little pressure on here before the top. We have not done much damage. I mean, there's still 100 riders in the group. And some of those are going to get back on before the bottom of the mountain. 1K to go to the top, and it's fairly flat now, so...
The peloton has slowed right down. The teammates of those in the breakaway are not
there we
going to
go.
make an
I
effort.
just split
It's
things
up
in
to the
half,
other teams
but
to
like I
get
said,
their
a lot of
fingers
those are
out.
going to get back on. Okay, over the top, and let's relax. Long descent is going to let some of these riders get back on, but it should get Decathlon and Modolo back. All three of these guys are still in the main breakaway group. These are all individuals that have dropped off. 245 to the breakaway, so they put a lot of work in near the top. When I took those breaks, they stretched that lead out pretty quick. Okay, Modolo, go get water. Interesting. Things are actually splitting at the moment.
That's half the race done. There should be a lot more movement from now on in.
Come on. Where's that water? There he goes. He finally got water. He's on his way back up. Deneville, fairly well recovered. I'm still in really strong shape, and all three of these guys in the breakaway are actually doing pretty well as well at this point. They're not very tired. We've got water, just 46K to go to the finish. A lot of riders are not going to get back on, but we've got a peloton of 27. There's only a minute gap between these 23. Very well could get back on, but these guys are far enough back. I don't expect to see them again. I've got nothing to do until the next climb, so we're going to speed things up. Here's the intermediate one. It's going to do a little damage, but that is definitely not my strong suit. That's not a mountain. Okay, there's a few riders caught from the breakaway. Peloton is back up to 90 plus. Deneville getting a bit tired. Modolo's getting a bit tired, and I'm feeling it a little bit. And at 84, blinking red a little bit. Past the first part of the climb, onto the second part. It's definitely steeper in here. Deneville's hurting though. Where is Modolo? I think it's time to get Modolo up here. Deneville's barely hanging on. I'm going to bring him to the front here. Go ahead and slow down here on this descent. Deneville is recovering, but he's not going to be around much longer. I don't want Modolo actually to relay. I just want him to get to the front of the field, and I can't send him on an attack, so. Little false flat here. And we're already over it. While Modolo is making his way forward. Downside here is that Modolo has not actually recovered at all. Alright, so breakaway group has 17 riders left. Chase group has 5. They're just ahead of us, so we're about to make contact with them. There they are. But there's 3 minutes. There's the sprint point. And here comes the climb. Okay, breakaway group's continuing to shatter. We've got 62 riders, and it's time to start working here. Denifil, give me what you can get. Okay, Denifil's done, so I'm going to try to get Modolo up there for whatever he can do. Guess I can relax for a moment while we wait on him. Still 241 to that breakaway group, and I'm supposed to finish in the top 5 on the stage. And Modolo's done too, so he's not going to make it back. So I'm on my own. Now, I still have all 3 guys up there, and 2 of them... Ooh, Warbase now. Okay, 7 riders just got dropped, so there's 8 riders left on the front. I'm going to look to pick these guys up, and in that group, Viljoen should be able to help me. And I'm down to a group of 35 now, so we are shrinking fast here.
There are just 10 kilometers left.
All the favorites are in my group. There's Viljoen. I'm not going to attack, but I'm going to try to get up there to Viljoen here. Kind of ride my pace through here. 9k to go. There's Canty, but he's not going to help. He's already done. He shielded me for about 2 seconds.
Watch out, a team leader is falling behind.
Alright, time to relax for a little bit. Group of 9, just 49 seconds ahead, and Warbase and Viljoen are both in that group and can shield me once we get there. I'd like them to drop back, but that's not happening. The lead's stretching back out, but here goes Prades.
And there's an attack at the front. He could go all the way.
Let him go.
We're into the last
It's only
5
72. Kalmajan's going. Oh, there goes Roglic. This is where we're going to get a response.
And he moves on to the attack. It could be decisive.
Okay. Choosing not to attack through here, but I'm on the edge. I'm on the edge. No, no, no. Let's use that gel now. Ah, we're done. And there's Warbase. Ah, no. Just natural pace, I'm going to pass a bunch of these guys as a stronger climber, but 4 riders have gotten away. More than 4 riders have gotten away. There's still a group out there. That's just 4.
This win is well deserved. He displayed
Viljoen, my teammate, gets the stage win. Gegenhardt in second, though. That's going to put him into the overall race lead. Kalmajan does hang on up there. He gets 4th. Atkinson, Hakimi. There's Roglic at 10th. Martin is 9th there. Marc Soler. There's Zakarin, Uman, Costa, and I all come in same time. I might actually move up the standings a little bit from this, even though I just finished in 17th place. I'm in a group of at least 4 or 5, 6 riders all on the same time. Vincenzo Nibali there in 20th. And let's speed things up so we can see what the results were. Bad timing on Warbase and Viljoen because they never got into a position to actually help me out in any way. Canty never got into a position to help me out. They just went for the stage win. Viljoen, though, meanwhile, does get the stage win for the team. So that part is a fantastic result that'll help us out. It'll help me with my development as well. So he finishes 18 seconds ahead of Gegenhardt. He's going to easily win the overall race lead from the looks of it. So 33 seconds behind for these guys, minute 4 behind here, minute 19, and we are all on that time. So I came in just behind these 7, and most of those 7 are from the breakaway group outside of a couple. So there we go. So Gegenhardt now a minute and a half ahead of Roglic. Guerrero, wow. Guerrero is 2:06 down in 3rd. Franchini, how are these guys up so high? Very surprising. Let's see, time trial wise, Gegenhardt, yeah, he'll hang on. Roglic is great, so he'll hang on to a podium. Guerrero can be caught. Franchini can be caught. Zakarin, a little tougher, but we're closer. Moscon, same thing. He lost a bunch of time today. And there you go. So I should be able to move up to 3rd or 4th, time trial wise, depending on if I can hang on to this kind of position as we go on. It's only stage 7, so we've got a lot of time left. Uman still 24 seconds down. There's Martin now into the top 10. Soler. Viljoen now jumps up to 2nd place in the Mount Climbers. So he may be going for that. I'm now up 5.5 minutes in the under 25s. I've pretty much got that one locked up now. And team standings, we've jumped to 2nd place with Viljoen, Warbase, and I all finishing in the top 20 on the stage. 7th overall, still poor. 7, that's bad, but 1st here, that's good. No bonus for Viljoen winning the stage, though. I guess that's because I wasn't set as a teammate. Alright, so we move on to stage number 8. I'll see you partway through the stage. Final 21K left to go in this race. We have a breakaway group of 6 that is nearly caught. They're down to a 45-second lead. And meanwhile, the peloton is giving a hard chase right now. And a lot of damage is being done in the field here recently, though the splits are only just starting to happen. Just the first group of riders starting to fall off the back. And if you look at the profile here, even though this is a sprint stage, there is a pretty hefty climb just before the finish there. Quite steep, and it's not that short, so it is going to do some damage. And at this rate, it's going to do some damage to me. As I'm not doing so hot at the moment. Okay, I'm going to try to send Warbase up. Oh, Mandola's already there. Okay, breakaway group has been caught.
Ten kilometers to the finish line.
Okay, I will use my gel before the climb. I want it to be active during that climb. One rider left away, and it's Volgren, who won a couple stages ago. Under 7K now. Dennefeld's about to get dropped, but we've got 129 riders now at the front. Volgren's been caught. Okay, here we go. There's the climb. Or here, actually. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use the gel now as we're about to start the ascent. Okay. Alright, I like this spot, first wheel. 1.9K. 1,500 to go. And we're over it. And I'm going to sprint. I'm going for it. Really? They let me get away. They let me get away. I've got a gap. I've got a gap. I've got a stage win. Oh, yes, sir.
Nobody could keep up with him. A rider has just
It had to be whoever was following me, second, third wheel, were leading teams out. They weren't team leaders. And they got caught up. They got exhausted, and I pushed a little. I didn't push hard. I just wanted to be at the front. I was not thinking about the stage win in the slightest. I was thinking about not having some sort of time loss, because you can see that there were splits. And I was hoping to, you know, squeeze inside the top 15 or so in whatever small first group. And I just ended up winning the stage with a little bit of a time gap. We'll see if they give me a time gap. But there you go. Stage win. 12-second time gap. So a nice little bonus on a sprint stage. I just won a sprint stage. Clearly not a true sprint stage with that finish the way it was. But Trenton comes in second. Bonifacio. Let's see. Martin is fifth. Roglic is there. Groenewegen only 8th place for the sprinter there. Warbase takes 12th. There's Thomas. Uman is down to 21st. Oh, there's 64 riders, so most of the leaders should be there. Let's see. Gegenhardt still a minute and a half ahead of Roglic. Yeah, same time. I'm in the same position, but I did move up on time by, what, 22 seconds? Right? Yes, I shaved off 22 seconds. 12 for the gap, 10 for the stage win. So there you go. That's a nice bonus. Just 20 seconds behind Moscon now. And I'm even up there in the sprint standings now. Alright, well, with that one, there you go. Exceptional on the stage, 24 points. We are closing in on level 19. Manager satisfaction back up to 99%. So looking good on that front. And I just passed a new milestone. So 5th category, as in I just unlocked the Tour de France, the last thing. So we have now unlocked everything. I got that by winning a stage at one of the 3 Grand Tours. That's awesome. All right. I'm going to go ahead and call it right there. We'll see if I've picked up any points just yet. I'm now 8th in the World Tour rankings. And 2nd is Super Prestige. And I am definitely not at the top of my game yet. 229 points for the game of Decathlon at this point. All right, well, that's all the time I have for this episode, so that's going to do it for this one. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe, and tune in next time on my road to the record. Bye for now.